Hi, readers. It is Thursday today, and I haven't read a book or a chapter or a paragraph or even a single sentence since Sunday. So, my question to you is, do you think I am going through a reading slump? I would love to hear from you about this topic, about reading slumps in general. Do you know what they are? Do you get them? How do you get over them? What techniques do you have? Do you think they're a myth? Do you think it's nonsense? When should I become worried that I might be going through one? So, anyway, I started thinking about this because I watched a video on the weekend by Emmy. You probably know her, or you probably know her channel. And she was talking about, I don't know if this was a recent video or what, it's a video that came out on my feed and I just felt like watching it. And she talks about going through a reading slump. So not reading, not feeling like reading for a certain amount of time, and how she was planning to deal with that. At the time, I didn't think anything about it, but I don't know if that video was, I don't know if I was very impressionable that day or what, but I kind of stopped reading on Sunday. Sunday was the last time I read. I'm currently reading two very different novels, and I don't feel like picking them up. Nothing else is happening in my life, because usually when I don't feel like reading, it's because I'm preoccupied, I'm worried, I'm concerned about something else is going on, I'm really busy. And if that's the case, I don't worry about my reading. I worry about whatever is going on and I try to fix it or I try to deal with that. And then I know that my reading will come back naturally when that problem is dealt with, right? But luckily, there's nothing wrong, nothing that I'm worried about or anything like that. I'm also not busy. I've been watching a lot of TV, streaming a lot of things. So instead of reading, so that I do have time for reading, but I've been using it for other stuff that I usually prefer to do less. I like to spend most of my time reading. That's why I go through so many books and so many difficult books, because I read every day. I believe that reading is a habit and it's a great habit. And then that's a problem when you break the habit. It can be hard to go back on track. So something could happen. And I don't know what happened. I cannot identify. Maybe, I wasn't loving the books I was reading. That's for another video. But yeah, so I went online, I went on YouTube to see what other people have to say about reading slumps. So I just went on the YouTube search bar. I have my laptop here, that's why I keep looking at my side. And I just typed in reading slump and I got so many videos. I was almost overwhelmed by them. I have videos from so many creators. Some of them I follow, some of them are familiar with, but most of them I haven't even heard about before. So I have A Clockwork Reader, Jesse the Reader, This Story Ain't Over, Emmy, R.C. Walden, Sophie K, The Well-Read Society, Haley in Bookland, Murphy Napier, Caroline Marie Reads. I apologize if I mispronounce some of them because most of them I'm not familiar with. And I haven't watched any of those videos yet. I don't know if I will. I might, just to see if that helps. But from the titles of those videos, I can tell that they make several assumptions. One of the assumptions is that reading slumps are real, that they are a thing that people experience, and that you can get over them. So a lot of these videos are geared towards offering advice or recommending books for viewers, for readers to get over the reading slumps. I don't know if that will work for me because I don't believe in blank recommendations. A lot of people, a lot of you sometimes ask me for recommendations. And well, if you want recommendations from me, watch my videos, watch my video reviews, because you'll get an idea of what the book is. And then you can decide for yourself whether you might like to read it or not, okay? I don't give blank recommendations. If an individual asks me for a recommendation like that, if they recommend a specific book by an author, that's different. But if they say, oh, recommend me a book, or I'm going through a reading slump, what should I read to get over that? Well, I don't know. I will have to ask you questions about your reading tastes and your reading background and your interests. And then see if I could be able to, that's not English, right? If I'd be able to give you a recommendation or not, okay? So I don't know, I might watch some of these videos to see if I can get over my slump. But at this point, I'm not even sure I'm going through a slump. Maybe the book I was reading or the books that I've been reading, as I said, weren't the right ones for me at this time, and maybe I should pick something up, or maybe I should just pick up the books I stopped reading on Sunday and try to soldier through. Perhaps I'm making a big deal out of something that is not really a big deal. But let me know what you think, and I hope to see you again on my next video. Take care.